So you guys, one, this is practice. Two, I'm sure it's taking up the dry. I'm taking it out. Okay. So, you know what? This is going to be hard to do. I don't know why Rumble Studio apparently cuts off the video. Like, I can't see myself at all. But if I'm down here, I can. So, anyway, first of all, welcome everyone. Um, it's like literally I get this much of the picture, and like even like all the way back here. Like, how do I get a camera that can see the whole room? Like, how do I change the settings on this? Anyway, see if I can change select camera. Oh, look at that. Wonder if I select the back facing camera, if it'll be bigger. So in the mirror, but I don't know if it's any bigger. No, it doesn't look any bigger. Front facing camera. If I turn this around, this is all testing. Okay, forget camera. Um, Sideways. Well, I turn it sideways. Okay, that's better. Okay, sideways it is. All right. So keep it back further. Okay, so you guys, one, I've got. Hold on one second. Okay, so first of all, I have ADHD, and it's hard to focus on one particular thing, which is why I have so many varied hobbies. Really, I wish this stuff keeps slipping. Maybe that's better. Okay. The problem with that, though, is that motivation is hard to find. So, let's say you're like me and you have motivation issues because you have ADHD, you have too many things to do, too many interests, and your time is divided. So, one, I've got earbuds in and I'm listening to Angel as I do this because, well, I need some hero saving stuff in my life, and I've watched the pig too much lately. Two, I'm going on this channel and I'm live streaming to learn to talk. I mean, I've been silenced my whole life. So I haven't been able to talk. I haven't had the courage to talk, the energy to talk my whole life. I'm going to turn this down for a second. Whoa. Is it the back facing camera? Oh, no, it's the front facing camera. So just look at me. No, it is literally the back facing camera because it's seeing the reflection. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me flip this camera. Camera. There we go. Okay, sideways still work. So I have to come back further now. But probably because of the reflection of the mirror. Anyway, So sideways works better, but I still have to come far away from the camera. I do have a computer, but I don't have internet access. And I have a nice camera for the computer, not just the webcam, but it's actually right here. I don't think I can hook these up with Rumble because Meet, which is the brand camera I have, does not like Rumble, apparently. They don't like Rumble. They don't like, I'm pretty sure they don't like Rumble. I definitely know they don't like TikTok because that's my only channel. That's the only time I've gotten any voice. But TikTok likes to mute people and silence people. So I'm coming on here to be able to talk, and you can obviously tell that I'm not used to it. I mean, I heal people for a living. I'm automatically that's the end of my live stream on TikTok. All right, welcome everybody. It's time to work on healing, and then my live stream gets shut down and banned. So I've never been able to talk. As a matter of fact, I mentioned names on a video here, and I'm going to mention them again here because this is another test. That video disappeared, but this should be streaming to Rumble, Twitch, and YouTube. So, Dr. Brzezinski, I'll just say their names. Dr. Brzezinski, Alan Smith of New Zealand and vitamin C. Not only IV vitamin C, but also, oh my God, liposomal vitamin C, or well, yeah, liposomal vitamin C, or it's encapsulated with fat lipids instead of water lipids and water soluble, fat soluble. Who are some other names? Rick Simpson and Phoenix Tears, Dr. Max Gerson and his daughter Charlotte. These names, just mentioning these names will get me banned anywhere. Just like mentioning the word COVID should get you banned on TikTok. You can't. You have to say pew pew. So I'm coming on here to learn how to talk to people. Honestly, hold on. This is all a test. So everything I'm doing right now is a test. And I'm looking for something, hold on. I'm looking for something actually that is another test of this channel to make sure I can be free. And I don't know where it went. I can use this one, but I don't like it as much. It's not as good. I thought it would be as good. Whatever, I'll use this one. So it's my vape pen, one of them, not my good one. But I have anxiety, PTSD. This is my medicine. And I'm going to test it. So, if you have any sponsors out there, I'd love to be a sponsor for 3Chi. 3Chi has, this is a cool little pod pen that they have. So they have a little regular 1 milliliter vapes, and then they have like 2 milliliter pod pens. I honestly think because it comes right to the top, I think they can make 4 milliliter pod pens that would fit in here just fine. And I mean, because some people have 5 milliliter pods now, or vape pens, and 1 milliliter just does not last very long for anyone who's heavy. But 1 milliliter can last me a week to 2 weeks, easy, if not more. Depends on how stressed I am. But this one, these are the blackout pods. They're okay. They're not the greatest. I wouldn't recommend them to someone who has a high tolerance. But if you do have a high tolerance, it will take you to the point of calming down just enough so that you can't, it's harder for you to get too excited, too worried, I guess, which is actually really good. But it also does that by numbing your brain enough so that you can't think as fast as you normally do. This is the only thing that numbs my brain enough to still function, but these gets me to a place where I can function probably better in society, but I don't like it as much. But anyway, so today what we're going to do, and this is all practice, people can watch. I don't even know how to respond to people if anyone responds on here or not. But basically, I'm going to do yoga and I'll tell important parts. Um, and by yoga, I mean the basics. I mean stretching. I mean, if you don't like yoga, if you think it's wicked, if you think it's the devil, then don't call it yoga. Call it rehabilitation because I do rehabilitation too. So we'll just call it rehabilitation. And I developed my own style anyway. So, and I didn't do it by worshiping anyone except for my father who made me and my mother. But what we're going to do is while I go through these poses, it's more my practice, but I'm going to tell you any parts that are important to me. And if you have any questions, you can leave in the comments. You can message me anytime. If I figure out how to respond to people on live stream here, Rumble Studio, I don't know how to work it, and I'm on my phone, not a computer, so I don't have internet access. And some things I might repeat if I see that there was no one in the room when I was talking at first, or someone's left the room and a different person is in the room. But I'm actually recording this so I don't have to repeat myself as much. So I don't have to live on repeat. I can make videos and commercials and everything I need and just instead of talking, I'd be like, look, if you want to hear the spiel, go here, watch this. Listen at this time. It'll save me from being on repeat. I really need that one because this one doesn't do any, it really doesn't do anything for me. Like nothing at all. Okay. I have a better idea. And even though everything's all legal, I'm not going to test everything on camera today. Because I'm still scared to talk. I haven't been able to talk my whole life. So I'll be right back. Give me a second. Okay. Better. I'm gonna have to find my vape pen later. But for now, we'll get to the updates. So, and everything. So, one reason I'm doing all this is to learn how to take clips from this, make videos, make edits. It's gonna be hard if I'm gonna be so far away from the camera that I'm not gonna. I really wish I had a better setup. Like I don't know what this camera sucks. Like the Rumble Studio sucks. As far as like this is all I see right here. Like I mean, and if I back up, I mean it's like I'm in the picture when I get fully all the way to the wall. And I'm like, how do I see what I'm doing? But I can turn it up, which is what I did before. All right, so I've been, where to start? Where to start? So this channel is going to be broken up into different parts. It's going to have the news parts. It's going to have local parts. It's going to have stuff about my case. It's going to have um, things like this. So it'll have entire ramblings online. Oh, entire ramblings online of me just streaming, so that I can use those to take clips and make things from them, hopefully, or just learn to practice and talk to people. Drink some water, buddy. Here, drink some water. Hold on. Please drink some water. I mean, there's nothing in coffee. Here. You're already licking your, yeah, drink some water. It's really not that complicated. You don't want to get up, there you go. All right. Anyway, so as far as the business goes, the business is struggling. And I've pretty much given up on the business. I still believe that my father put me in this spot to heal people that no one else can. You know why I believe that? Because I do. I do every day. I heal people every day that, not every day anymore, but I heal people all the time that other people can't. As a matter of fact, someone came to me a week, 2 weeks ago, and said that they wish, hold on. So yeah, I've got some stuff, but I don't have much because basically in November of last year, we shut down the power. So a PhD power or power high. So the only thing I have are the base and yeah, it's a big power. You need a solid battery to it, but they're nine, they're Delta 9, and all I have to do is ever basically right now, I have paid rent all year here, and my landlord's shooting me. Yeah, it's right. I've got off the owner of the property, so who knows? I don't know what's happening, but my goal is to own this building. Like literally with the video game, I don't even care about it. Yeah, so this one's actually, this one's like half and half. So Bordeaux is 58 very, very low in comparison to normal marijuana. It's higher than CBD, but most people, if this is usually have high. Yeah, and Georgia County shut that down. So I can still get like big cans and stuff and shatter and dab and stuff. Yeah, no one ever bought it. So no one ever bought this stuff. So I need a $250 order minimum to order it. I'm gonna smoke it all myself though. It's a good product, but open it from the bottom. But 45, but it's 2 milliliters. So it's 2 milliliters, and it's not just it's the THCA and Delta 9. What's that? Yeah, it is battery. It's just that it's only $10. You have to offline $10. Those are drinks. Those you don't need either. Those are Delta 8. Delta 8 and Delta 10. So those I could still get in. Anything THCA, Delta 9, that all went to the winter. These I still sell for dad and stuff like that. These, the Delta 8 stuff and stuff, that's I can still get in. This is a straight up. Yeah, this is a straight up like you can drink it. 30 milligrams. You don't even need to drink the whole thing. You drink on the top. Drink on the top. Yeah, we go on top. So what they say that they say everybody has it. November, basically it is. I mean, it's the only. Okay, so here's the difference between hemp and marijuana. Okay, so the difference between hemp and marijuana is that hemp has a low point of so you get that same hemp and go in a more human environment, one like that hemp so it's really good. But in 2018, they were the farm bill, they started so anything that's related to cancer, they started to the cancer and developed a really then they learned and how to all that I don't know what yeah, but here's the thing. THCA is an amino acid, but sitting on the shelf on measuring the under 10%. But that THCA is like 30%. You buy that up. So you can do it like 2%. Yeah, as soon as you light up, so basically you're selling marijuana. But here's the thing, all I'm using is I can go off the street and I can have it tomorrow. And if I can get and that's basically I got marijuana to do it. Well, here's the thing. What is the first thing in the Constitution? Probably don't know. So let me show you. Come here. So every volume, they spent like 8 years in school, right? 8 years in school, and then half of them spent all the time studying, and they fell apart. All those books have to abide by this. All those books they learn any law that breaks this is null and void. So the First Amendment of the Constitution, Amendment number 1. Read it out loud. Oh, sorry. Congress. Congress Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech. We can stop right there. It's speech, religion, the press, the right of the people to peacefully assemble, and the petition the government to redress it. So it, to talk about freedom. But the first thing it said was, can't stop the right of people to exercise their religion, right? So this is the 5. Now, it's the Geneva version, so it's 14 James version, but I can get out King James version if you want. I know, right? I like the Geneva version, and if I had the Ethiopian version, that's the one I'd go with. But let's just turn to the first page of the Bible, Genesis 1:29. And God said, behold, I have given you every herb which is upon the face of all the earth. Marijuana and herb. It's classified as an herb. Dr. Fauci and the NIH shut the whole world down. I have a printout of them classifying marijuana as an herb. First page of the Bible says every herb came from God and it's given to us. And every seed in which the fruit of the tree will be seed, it shall be clean. It comes from seed, right? It's a herb, right? It's given to us on the first page of the Bible. So I give that attention. I'll say that they denied us the right to exercise our First Amendment. Now, it's just that one paragraph. People can read that and be like, you're right. The person will be like, I said that, I said it was wrong, but smoking it is bad for your lung. But they won't make it legal, so we can't eat it. We can't put it in our food. We can't make medicines out of it. It was in 33. It was a tree, yeah. Exactly. It was in 33 medicines before they made it. So I'll put a small little paragraph saying you have the right to freedom of religion, first page of the Bible, First Amendment, and everyone signs it. And we send off what's called a writ of a cold war answer. That means the government doesn't fix that problem in 3 days. Their entire charter is null and void. So if I send it off to the state of Georgia and they don't fix it in 3 days, and it's no longer a state. Because they have to abide by the Constitution. If they don't, they're a willing status of the state. Exactly. You have the city of Warner Robins. They got that's what a writ of cold war answer does. It takes away your charter. Every city, county, province, state has a charter. So the state has a constitution, right? The state constitution says they'll abide by the Constitution. And if they're taking away an herb that was given to us on the first page of the Bible, they're not abiding by the Constitution. That means they're breaking their promise to abide by our laws. Yep. I've become a lawyer. I've studied. I've got the first edition of the Black Law Dictionary, which is 1871. I've got the 11th edition, and I've got other editions printed on my phone. Yeah, I want to with it. These are just smell good. But yeah, I don't have much to smoke anymore because no one ever comes in for it, and everyone wanted the flower when they did, and now the flower's not legal. Yep, but I promise I'll get it legal. I'll actually give you a petition if you can get the signature. Or I'll put the petition right here. I'll put a copy of it. You can bring it in. You just need basically name, email, and phone number or something. It's a way to get in touch with them. Get real. Yeah, I do. I can. Hold on. Here you go. I think it's a. So this is so actually as a matter of fact, don't know how to Oh, absolutely. People love them. It's actually a lot healthier as well. Any unpacked bread is healthier for you. Yeah, I just actually got mine and think about actually fun. I ordered it from yeah, no, it's like a bath. So basically something that yeah, yeah. This is yeah, I ordered actually from steak. That's a free product. Yeah, but yeah, this will not be as hard as that. Cut, not pretty well. I think they might actually outlaw that. It was like as a matter of fact, that's pretty much my thing away. It seems like after that, I feel like I'll get back to this. Anything else. More like not huge on the flavors because other flavors are maybe stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this is pretty cheap. So this is the first company that started doing it. They use things like special edition like all the whatever. But they're still a lot better. I like that fast. What that fast. So that's the off. No way we can't even buy stuff that's not selling. What? So this would be kind of on the same brand. So it's same brand. So I'll do it like one. And then it goes down. So you want 3.5 is I think 39. So 3.5. not until we legalize in Georgia, and I can't get any support. But as soon as I get support, I can't even advertise for support either. If I put out that I want someone to help me with legalizing marijuana in Georgia, I'm hoping. Wherever I'm hoping, it's paying me. That's what I'm doing on Rumble right now. I'm like, actually just now starting the Rumble channel. I'm on TikTok. I'm better than but on my Rumble channel, TikTok, it's still banning me. It's banned for saying that magic is a typo. No, because I said maggot. So they banned me. They put on it for saying maggot. The first thing I ever got from on TikTok was to take a camera and record. And recording the judge and report. And the top for one, the top of the big guy in the top, a couple of them talked about me. They sent a flag into the TikTok and TikTok down my live. Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't have much flour anymore. They don't have much of anything buying anything. Like, I'm gonna get one person to try to buy something. Yeah. Well, I'll feel you. The battery's only 10, and the pods I sell for 45. I have to look at it. I know there's a bag that's like almost 90. Maybe like 150 for all three. Two kids just came in, probably stole a little bit product, but I mean, I don't buy product anymore. I don't have product, and no one was buying that product. No one wants that product. I don't want that product. So I am. Can I have some time for myself? I literally have not. This is why I never do anything for myself. I put this on, and within 5 to 10 minutes, of people are knocking at my door. You know how many people knock at my door now? Never. When I try to do this, and they knock at my door. As soon as I come back, you're up my butt. Literally, I have no life already. All I do is serve everyone else. That's literally all I do is serve everyone else. They steal from me. They just use me for attention, for food, for whatever. I'm so tired. Please let me have some time for myself. My God. Anyway, we're still streaming. Yep, 40 minutes. I have done nothing in 40 minutes. Most of it was like me getting stolen from. Literally. I'm not going to try to frisk them for a product that nobody cares about. I'm homeless for 5 years. I haven't had a bath in 3 to 4 years. I haven't had 4 to 5 years. I haven't had a shower in 3 to 4 years, a bath in 4 to 5. I can't afford food. I can't afford anything. And people still want to come steal from me. People never help me. They'll help everybody else, but not me. And all I do is help people. Because of you, I made you a promise that I would help to my own detriment. I can't stop until he takes away my home, which he's almost done it. I'm getting sued right now. That's one update. I'm getting sued for over $6,000 because I can't afford rent here. I haven't paid rent all year here because I can't afford it anymore. Because the people he moved in, one's illegal gambling, which I can't mention on TikTok live. If I talk about the illegal gambling, it'll get me banned. They'll take my live down. I can't talk about the barbershop that moved in. Now, if they've finally gotten kicked out, but they were here like at 7 o'clock, they'd be smoking illegal stuff outside on like or out in front of everybody. And like some of my yoga clients don't mind, some of my yoga clients did. Some of my massage clients, and they take up all the parking lots, but now they're gone. But they pushed everyone out. They called me racist because I asked them, and I can't talk about it. When a group of black people call you racist, you can't do anything about it. You really can't if you're white. I'm a Cherokee and indentured Irish servant. I'm the cockroach of the white, but you can't do anything about it when they call you racist, even if it's because you're asking them not to park in a handicap spot if they're not handicapped and they call you racist for it. You can't do anything about it. You're the one who's going to get your TikTok banned. I don't want to live in this world anymore. I actually want you to take me out anytime you want now. Anytime you're ready. But until you do, I'm going to fulfill my promise. Unfortunately, that's just who I am. Anyway, so I've got that one lawsuit. They said it was a shotgun pleading, so they threw it out. So I've broken it up into 4 lawsuits. So that one lawsuit is now me suing. So this is some updates on what's been going on. So one lawsuit has been broken down into a lawsuit suing the Warner Robins Police, 6 officers, the ex-chief of police, and in that one there's also the judge, Jason Ashford, Teresa Hathaway, the clerk, county clerk who blocked all the filings, and the Arthur Cricky, who was the former prosecutor. He's not anymore. I wonder why. I wonder if my case had anything to do with it. But my case is going to have something to do with either having me 6 feet under, which is fine with me, or having them behind bars and serving penance for what they've done. And I can't talk about this on TikTok. I can't talk about this anywhere. So TikTok's the only place I've gotten 10,000 followers. I've gotten 100 followers. YouTube, I might actually have over 100 followers now after 20 years. But it's because of TikTok. So there's that case, and that is when the officers, that's the case where, if you don't know about it, I had so many people saying that they were sexually abused by the prostitution, happy ending spas, that the police wouldn't let them report it. Some of them didn't even try. Some of them were in the military. They knew they'd get retaliated against. So, but the ones who did try to report it said the police wouldn't let them report it. And I heard so often, it was at least weekly from someone that I went to the police. I went to actually the city council meeting when the mayor was there. I made sure the mayor was going to be there, and I went there when the mayor was there just to see what was going on. And before I said a word, the chief of police at the time, John Wagner, told me I wasn't allowed to speak. He knew I was there, and he'd send an officer the next day to address my concerns, and he sent 6 to shut me down and shut me up. So that's that case. They took my business licenses without a warrant. They don't have video camera footage, nothing. They didn't make a report, anything. They pretended it didn't happen. I've got a bunch of evidence for that case, but then there's the case of the expired tag, which California actually, pretty sure they've made a law that says you can't pull someone over for an expired tag now. So if that's the case, I could show that law, put that case law in with my case and says California says you can't even do that anymore. And along with other Supreme Court cases that says you can't license the ability to travel because you have to be able to travel and assemble peacefully anywhere in the country. If I wanted to go assemble in California, how would I get there if I don't have the right to get there by the common methods of the current day? And so that's the second case, and that's against one officer, Travis Emmert. And the city of Warner Robins police, I named them in that too, I believe, because, well, he works for them and they keep training their officers wrong. Those are commercial crimes. UCC law is Uniform Commercial Code. I'm not operating commercially. I'm driving, actually, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, and I've proven this on TikTok. And I can use those videos. I'm not worried about getting it and showing it, but the definition of driving under the Black's Law Dictionary is commercial only. So, are you driving this vehicle? No, I'm not. I'm not operating commercially. So, never say you're a driver because they're commercial only. According to, and you can show them in the dictionary. I've got a court case for Bibb County throwing me in jail for holding a sign, beating me up, throwing me in jail, and making me use the bathroom on the floor. That's another case. I need to actually sue the paper too. None of my cases have moved anywhere, and I'm a little overwhelmed with court cases right now because I've also got the court case of the owner here. And so I don't have anyone to talk to ever. My girlfriend doesn't want me to talk about anything, and she actually just wants me to give up everything from over there. And it'd be great if I gave up everything and went over there and everything was all fine and dandy, but I'd live just about the same kind of life over there as I do over here. With as much support, so I'm not doing it until I get support. Whew. Anyway, I don't know if there's a way to pause the live. I think it's only end session. But I really, really don't understand. Really don't understand where my vape went. I really, it has gone nowhere. I have gone nowhere. I don't think I sat in this chair all day today. How? That's what that was. All right. Anyway, so because of all those cases, because I wasn't going to pay. This should be hooked up, so hopefully it's working as a microphone. But again, that's another test. We'll see. But again, because I wasn't about to pay for more licensing when the prostitutes and the human traffickers don't have to, and my profession's seen. I'm a certified. Well, take all my licenses. What they like a massage therapist, neuromuscular like a neuromuscular therapist, personal trainer, weight management specialist, yoga instructor, ordained minister, computer programmer. I have zero respect for any of those. The best one's computer programming, because I still have people contacting me 10 years later for my computer programmer resume, and I stopped programming about 10 years ago. And I still have people contacting me for that resume because of that resume. But corporate America, they treat when I worked in it, they treated me like a kid. Most I ever made was 78,000, and I was the lead programmer of Care Centric. QA made more than me. Or close to it. Um, yeah, I think the lowest. I don't know. But anyway, the point is, it's hard to find motivation because life sucks sometimes. So this is my motivation. This is my video diary. This is me moving. This is me losing my water. What I just had. Well, I lost my vape pen and I don't know where it went. So I'm gonna start stretching. I'll teach you guys how to stretch. This is for any of you guys that are too lazy to go to a yoga class, too lazy to go to a stretching class, too lazy to walk upstairs, too lazy to basically stretch. This is my lazy stretching. I'll teach you how I do it. So usually I start sitting down, but I'm tired of that. So I'm going to start standing up today. And I'm actually going to tilt this down because I think it's too high by the time I bend over. So one thing that I like, I've got the hiccups. Hiccup again. I dare you. Anyway, the hiccup again, I'm going to make it go away. But the first thing I like to do from a standing position is to start with touching the toes. Now, a lot of people don't have issue with touching the toes, but a lot of people do. And a lot of people will hurt their back lifting stuff or twisting the wrong way. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to go straight down to touch my toes. I'm going to start going to the left, going to the right. Ow, and just work my way down. Focus on the exhale. I haven't stretched in too long. So I waited to stretch on camera so that you guys can see how bad it is. So I'll even turn this way so you can see how bad it looks. Well, my back doesn't look that bad compared to how it used to. But the more I go down, the more it gets rounded. It hurts. My calves hurt. So I'm pulling myself around and pushing myself against my legs. So I'm pushing my legs this way and pushing, like my legs are pushing this way and my hands are pushing the opposite way. Oh! But we're going to work on that. But I'd first start with my hands interlaced in a fist. Place them above the knees on the inside of the thighs, right above the knees. And that's where these tendons come down and attach. So you've got muscles that attach through here, and you've got your longest muscle in your body, your sartorius, that comes up through here and attaches here. So this area is where the knee gets twisted out of place, above and below the knee. So we're going to focus on above the knee first, and we're going to squeeze our legs together as we just move our arms back and forth and around. Ow! And as soon as you squeeze and as soon as you find a spot that hurts, you're going to know. And just hold it there. You try to breathe all the way out until you can't. Try to breathe out. And once you can't breathe out anymore, breathe in. Oh, sometimes you'll get scared. I think I could have breathed out more there. But I think I got scared. Plus, I'm dehydrated. Oh, you can tell you're dehydrated because the more mucousy you are, the harder it is to breathe. So I can just sit here like this for 20 minutes watching TV. This might be my whole routine for a day or a week. But at the end of that week, if I do a whole week of this won't be anything. It'll be nothing. I'll be ready to move on to something else. So I'm walking up and down. Stay away from the upper half because that's your femoral triangle. There's a lot of arteries and nerves in there. Don't even worry about that part. Just go from halfway down, working up through there. And the more you do that, the easier it's going to be to get down and touch those toes. But again, you're not going to go straight down to try to touch the toes because you might practice going straight up and down, touching your toes 100, 1,000, 1,000,000 times. But you might never practice leaning to the right or leaning to the left. So maybe you go down and touch your toes one time, and then you get a little off center, you come up on the right, and you twist your back. It's not what we're going to do. So we're going to test all range of motion. Why have a range of motion? Oh, if you don't use it and test it. So we don't just test the range of motion, we test the strength. Ow, in that range of motion as well. Ow. Pushing against my legs, I need some water. Ow. Ow. Now there's what I call the down and dirty of yoga. That's one of my classes that I've come up with, but I don't think I've ever taught that class. As a matter of fact, I'm tired of teaching class. This is more for videos for me, practice. I don't care if I ever teach yoga again, honestly. No one really cares to learn yoga. This is more for video purposes. But one of the down and dirty of yoga things I like to talk about is waste. So, well, I don't like to talk about it, but we all have waste, right? We all use the bathroom. We all blow our nose. We all have mucus and everything. Well, the process of yoga is a cleansing out process. Like whether you're on limb 1, 2, 3 through 8, or 4 through 8, or whether you're on limb 3, which is all people know of as yoga, is the stretching. But that stretching part, especially, is actually the physical cleansing. It crunches everything together. It pushes things through the system. It gets the system working again. But you have to drink water, which is why you'll see me drinking water. So I'm down and dirty. Drink water, use the bathroom, fill up water, use the bathroom, fill up water. And the more you do that, the cleaner it'll get. But also mucus in through the nose. Oh, let me bend down. So the mucus, your system is designed in through the nose and out through the mouth, so that it never has to go to any other part of the body. It catches the mucus, or it catches the viruses, the bacteria, everything in these silica, in these hair. And before it even goes in the body, you can spit it out. So never try to blow your nose. And I mean, there are always exceptions. Blow your nose if you need. But work on in through the nose, out through the mouth, because that's the way the body's designed. Anyway. Ooh. Oh, that's not bad anymore. Now, it's still hard to go down to touch my toes and go side to side. The toes part is easier after doing that right there, but going side to side still hurts. So instead of going straight down to touch my toes, I'm going to spread my legs And I'm going to go to the side. I still haven't even gotten to just going down to try to touch my toes and hold. Back, just pop. Oh. Now, one of the most important things you want to know is that if you want to correct any imbalance in your posture, practice standing with your eyes closed and your toes pointed up. And then when you do that, you're going to notice where you're at on the palm of your feet. Make sure you're flat on both palms of the feet. Make sure you're balanced. And then if you want, you can open those eyes and put the toes down. And while I work on this, we'll talk a little bit more about the business. So, because I had to have a massage license and a personal training license and an ordained minister license and a yoga license and continuing education and the weight management specialist license and then the business license for 2 different compartments. And then the massage license for the state wasn't good enough for the city. The city doesn't recognize the state, which is actually illegal. So I had to have a city license for the massage. And the city does that so they can give the Happy Ending spas a legal license, and they don't have to have the state license and go to school and fail because they can't speak English. So I said, enough with the licensing. You didn't even need a license until 2007. You didn't need a license for massage for more than half my life. And since they've licensed it, they've turned it into prostitution. In 20 years, they've turned it into prostitution. 2007, yet in less than 20 years, they've turned it into adult entertainment and prostitution through licensing. So I'm not paying their licensing fees anymore. I don't have to pay a license to live. So what I did was I created a private membership association. In this video, actually, I've created one, just a small notification letting everyone know, and Facebook banned it. It might still be on Rumble here or YouTube, but Facebook banned it. And, oh, my ankle just popped. Oh, my knee. Oh, something's wrong. Okay. So as I'm doing that, I noticed something's wrong in the knee. So I'm going to make it easy on the people who want to be even lazier. So let's say this isn't lazy enough for you, or you find a problem in your knee that you know is easier to fix on the ground. So this is going to be easier to fix on the ground. So let's bring it to the ground so you can see. So, I'm getting the knee in the picture so that you can see the knee better. Now you've got the fatty tissue. You know what? Let's just, you've got the fatty tissue here below the knee. Oh, that hurts so good. A little sore. And then you got the tissue above the knee too. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my elbow, I'm going to find where it hurts. And it was below the knee. Oh, so it's really deep in here below the knee. And if I put my finger in here, I can find it where it hurts. But elbow works better. All right, so anyway, a private membership association is like Costco. It's not open to the public. You have to sign a contract to enter their building unless you're a visitor. So I created a one-time, visitors pass to try out the services. Oh, but I turned it into a private membership association. And what that's going to allow me to do is not be open to the public, not have to abide by public rules and laws because it's private. Now, the main laws you still abide by. But if there's a law that says you have to have a license to live, I'm like, no, you don't. Because this is private, it's not public. I don't fall under your uniform commercial code. In a private establishment, cops aren't even allowed. Unless there's a real crime, danger to someone. But no victim except for the state, and they're not allowed in here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Stop screaming. This isn't turning. She likes to scream. She loves to scream. Oh. Anyway. Ah, I gotta fix this. This is what's stopping me from going down further. Ow, to touch my toes. It's going into my back too. My hip. Turnip always does massage me though, so I need to massage her more. Something's above the knee too, somewhere. Hurting. Oh, okay, it's in the middle. Oh, it's in the middle. Oh, oh wow. Oh, that feels better. Oh, that feels a lot better. Okay, that might have been the problem. I'm gonna turn it the other way and check real quick before I get back up. So I'm gonna turn the leg this way. Oh, and work on the flexibility. Oh my God. Can't I ever have any time to myself? You don't talk in English, you just scream at me. It's not fun. Our conversations aren't fun when you scream at me and stick your butt in my face. Yeah, it's not fun to be screamed at, is it? And then I try to massage your butt and you wiggle off. You are the only one who can't sit still when I massage them. Sam will try to run off eventually, well, within a couple of minutes. But you literally can't sit still, which you are right now. So thank you. Now you're wiggling off. You're literally clawing up my mat as you wiggle off. Yeah, you know what? Hi, how you doing? I'll get to you later. Oh, can't ever have any time to myself. This is why I'm exhausted all the time and I never get to doing anything. Because by the time I want to do something that I need to do, I'm like, I know I haven't gotten time for myself. Oh, this hurts. Okay, so it's in the knee. Why can't you see anything? Why does this camera suck so much? Jesus, like you literally like have to get 16 feet away from it before it actually sees anything. Ah, okay, this hurts. You can't even see how I'm sitting. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and get 16 feet away from the camera so that you can see what I'm doing. Oh, this hurts. I'm trying to slide back. Oh, hey, is that better? Okay, that's better. Okay, so it hurts to try to get my leg like this. It hurts everywhere. It hurts on the inside of the my foot, the arch of my foot, the inside of my knee. It hurts like all the way and everything in between. Oh, so I'm putting my fist on the bottom of my foot. And so, oh, these videos are to show you that it's not all fun and games. It's not all easy, but it's also not all spend, an hour doing this incredible hard workout. It could be spend 5 minutes, 10 minutes just doing this while you watch a show or something. Okay, something's wrong on the inside of this foot, of this knee. Ow. Whoa, there it is. Oh, that's it. Okay. So this is massage yourself with yoga. You find where it hurts. In massage, what most people think of as massage is, well, now in Georgia, it's prostitution and happy endings. Oh, and adult entertainment. But what massage actually is pressure and time in the right spot. So to simplify pain, what is pain? Pain is a signal interpreted by your brain from a nerve that's being impinged, hit, damaged, or hurt in some way. So find that nerve. That's it. Everyone's like, pain is mystical. No, it's not. I have migraines that no one's ever been figured out. It's easy. I've got videos on how to get rid of this. I'm tired of talking about it. You want to know how to get rid of headaches? Let me know. Want to get rid of low back pain? Let me know. I'm not going to offer advice half the time. I'm working on offering less advice. So only if you ask. But you want to know how to get rid of pain? I'll let you know. It's easy. I get banned from saying that everywhere else. This is a test on Rumble. This video might be so long, Rumble's like, I don't care what he says. I'm not going to listen to him. Oh, I've had clients who say they're not going to me because I get high. I'm like, well, first of all, it's a medicine. It was in 33 medicines at least before they outlawed it. And it's given to us on the first page of the Bible, Genesis 1:29. And God said, behold, for I've given you every herb which is upon the face of all the earth, and every seed in which the fruit of a tree yielded seed, to you it shall be for meat. But also, no one listens to the first page of the Bible. But no one reads the first page of the Bible. No one knows the first page of the Bible. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, that feels different. That feels different. Oh, my right knee pop. Left knee still hurting. I don't know where it's at. It's like it's not in the bottom part. I don't think still. Okay. Okay, now it's not hurting. Like it's more of a stretch and a pull, and now it's not hurting. Oh, it's hurting right here though. Oh, okay. I think it was settling. So you see, by doing this, you might not make a lot of progress. But the fact that I can do this without excruciating pain, and I couldn't 5 minutes ago, is progress. Yours might not go as fast because I've already gotten myself in shape and I know how to do this and I know how to add pressure. Again, it's like right. It's like it's like oh my god, I've never had it right there. It's like so I don't even know how to get that. I don't. So we're gonna use the painful tool. Okay, so this attachment is like right in here. I feel that it's so tight and I feel it crunchy but that is not safe. It is not safe to try to get right there. No matter what you do, you don't want to try to get that, except maybe this way. So I will say don't try this at home yet, but it should be okay. Fascia blaster. Now I would start Now, for you guys that have never done this before, I would start at 6 because just doing this, yeah, just doing that hurts. And this is like foam and squeezable. And just the foam part, you can warm up. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's good. Notice the way here. I wonder how to check comments here. Like if there's, I'm gonna learn more about everything. That's the whole point of this little exercise. To learn if Rumble Studio has audience participation. Oh my God. It would have to, but maybe not if you stream to multiple platforms at the same time. Oh, oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, so what I'm doing here, I'll turn this way so you can see, is I've got my toes tucked and I'm just rolling this around, finding spots that hurt and trying to roll them out safely. Now you can be on top of the feet if you want. Try it both ways. But when you're trying to get deeper into the muscles back here, it's going to help to extend the muscles, which means tucking the toes. Okay, anyway, so back to what I was saying about the business. I created a private membership association so that only members are allowed to get services here. And again, you get your first service for a test. There's no obligation. Okay, so let's see if that hurts now. Oh no, crap. So I'm holding down on my ankle and pushing up against my hand with my foot to give a little pressure to keep that cramp from getting out of control. But if you put the right amount of pressure on that, that cramp can go away. And there's no more pain anymore. It's just that cramp. Oh, now there's a little bit on the knee as I turn the leg. Oh my God, my leg's don't let it. I feel that stretch in the knee. My foot's about where it needs to be. But now I'm going to push down on the top of the ankle. I'm going to move the foot right to left. There we go. Look at that. Finally got it. And this is my good side. Although admittedly, I don't feel anything in the right leg. Oh, let's try the left leg now. Oh, oh, now I feel it there. Now something shifted. Oh, now I feel that at the top of the knee. So right here. What is that square? Oh, that gotcha. Oh, oh. And I created two other private membership associations. One for news, so that's what this channel is. And as a news person, you need openings, you need closings, you need clips, advertisements, you need reporting skills, people skills, practice on camera. So that's what these recordings are for. Practice on camera, video clips. Oh, sound bites. Something to have fun with editing. Oh, wow. This didn't hurt until something shifted. This hurts so much. Oh, oh, oh. It's gonna hurt more too when it gets to the point where it's about to release. Sometimes they'll have to like break up or rip apart or go on the other side of an attachment. And right when it's about to move, it'll hurt the most. But you never want it to hurt more than like a 7 on a scale of 1 to 10. If it hurts too much, don't do it. If it's radiating somewhere, you're on a nerve, get off. But if it's just localized pain and you're just touching, it should never hurt just to touch somewhere in the body generally. Again, unless you're on a nerve. And you would know that it'll radiate. And you generally don't work on top of bones or behind joints. But there are always exceptions. Right there. That hurts. Oh, oh, that's it. Oh, that's my hip. That's fix that. My hip will be in a better place. My ass. Oh. See, I could spend an hour just doing this, and I did have Angel on while I was listening to it, but those people distracting me. But I think this is probably a good start. I'm going to be on here more often. I'm going to actually come back on here later on tonight. Might be upstairs, I might be downstairs. Might be playing guitar. I don't know what. But I do need to do some things on the computer too. I'm going to see if all this recorded, if it saves, if it's still up after I mentioned all those names. If it cuts out on any part. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, okay. Something just moved. Oh, something just moved. This is what happens when you have no motivation, no will to move. You get yourself in bad shape. But it doesn't help that you're the only guy yoga teacher in town that you know of now. I think Matt moved out of town, although he just got certified not too long ago. And he was teaching, he was trying to teach here, but no one ever came here. Um, I've had people come here and say that they love these classes more than any other classes, and they still don't come here. I've had people come here and tell me that they literally are in a dream, and that literally the class that they were in, that I got into finally after trying to convince them to come to class, they were like, I had a dream about this. This is my dream. I dreamed about this 2 years ago. It's what made me start looking for yoga. And they still never came back. I don't get it, but fortunately, I'm done teaching you guys yoga, even though I'm doing it right now. But this is more, I'm just scared to talk. I don't have anyone to talk to. Talk to them. Talk to them. They're sweet, but Sam and Yue both lick. They all lick too much. They all lick too much, and you can't understand them. I can't understand them. Half the time I can't understand them. Half the time I can. I need to get them those buttons, but I can't afford that. When you heal people, you can't afford it. And I never wanted to heal people for a living. It's not a make a living kind of profession. That's why doctors don't heal people anymore. They prescribe, they cut, they diagnose, but they'll never actually treat the problem. And the problem is what makes you sick to begin with. Your food, it's what you put into the body, it's how you treat the body, it's the environment that you put the body in, the corporation, the job that you work at, the stress that you have to deal with. All that's what makes your body sick. And so people come to me expecting miracles, and then I perform what they say are miracles all the time. You have no idea how many reviews I have saying that I'm a miracle worker. But then they still stop coming to me because God gives you miracles, but it's up to you to make a difference and make a change. That's why when Jesus healed people, he didn't say you're healed, go continue sinning and do everything else that you did before you came to me that got you in this position to begin with. And it'll be okay now. No. He'd say go and don't do what you did to get in the shape of again. You know what you did, don't do it. Whatever it was. And that's what we're lacking in society today is accountability. Everything is someone else's fault, someone else's responsibility. Well, one of the things that made me want to start filming today, or actually made me want to start filming the other day, I'm just so motivated. It took me days to get around to doing it. Because I saw this clip of this movie, and I've never even seen this movie. So, Rilana, I don't get mad that I haven't, that I'm talking about a movie because I've never even seen it. And it's about football. I actually watched the trailer for it and it made me not want to watch it. But the two clips that I saw that made me want to watch the trailer made me want to watch it. One of those clips was actually both were the preacher. But the clip I'm referring to was the preacher talked about a story. Two different men who prayed and said that, I'm doing good work, I'm helping people, whatever, like, but I want to help, I can do more. And I'm not getting people in and they're not coming to me. And the message was basically that one of those men prepared his house and one didn't. And he was like, which one would you give it to? And so I'm trying to prepare my house again. That got me to clean up here. It's not completely done. So I have to clean up a little bit around here, but I've been cleaning up through here already. So I'm gonna get tours of this place. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna take all kinds of videos of this place to make clips of and memories and marketing and whatever else I can. But thank you, Father, for giving me this place, even if it gets taken from me. And the thing is, if it gets taken from me, I've got nothing left to not fight for. So every move they can make now against me is just gonna make me madder and make me fight harder. So we'll see where that gets us. I promise things are going to get more entertaining. I'll have specific purposes for certain videos. Today I just wanted to practice talking. I'm going to be back on tonight. I might play music on, I might not. I might record outside, inside, upside down, upside there, in the studio, down here. I have no idea. But I do want to start making videos again and marketing. But I might just have to record the videos with my regular camera, like with the regular phone, and not live stream them because camera seems to Rumble Studio seems to suck when it comes to view. I don't know. Like I literally can't be on. Like I had no problem live streaming to TikTok on my yoga mat and doing videos, but this it's like cutting me off. So I don't know. We'll get more used to it. I'll figure more things out. Maybe I'll get a laptop and a camera that works better. Who knows? But that's if I win some court cases, because or if Doge ever sends us that measly 5,000. 5,000 is not even going to get me out of debt, so I can't even spend that on anything for me. I can't even get a bath for $5,000 because I owe over $6,000 in rent. That's not including this month. So yeah, $5,000 isn't going to do me much good. You guys have stolen much more than that from me, so I need all my money back that you stolen from me, including my Social Security account that still has money in there to this day. So I'll take that too. But anyway, till tonight, I'm going to take a break from talking, clear my head, figure out what I need to do, or just give up on trying to do anything. Who knows? But I got a lot done today and even went live, even though it wasn't very entertaining. But the cool thing about this is I don't think I have to worry about any comments. Like, I guess people see this, but I haven't seen any way for anyone to comment, and I've seen no way for me to check any comments. So noise cancellation. Wrap up and leave. I mean, okay. Well, I'll try that one in a second. People require approval. What if I don't require approval? Um, all right, an hour and a half. Well, there's someone in here, I think. I'm still trying to figure out this, and it's turned sideways. Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out Rumble Studio on the phone, but it doesn't look like there's many options. So yeah, I don't even see anywhere anyone could comment at all. So that's, well, wait, hold on. There we go. Oh, no live chat yet. There we go. Never mind, I found it. All right. But I hardly get any interaction on my videos anyway, which is why I want to stop teaching as much because I'm tired of teaching things people don't want to listen to. I'm just a teacher with no students, and that's kind of sad. Jesus at least had 12 students. They all ran off on him, but he had 12 students, and he taught 12 ordinary men how to heal. So don't tell me that I can't heal. When Jesus taught men how to heal, his job was to teach people how to heal and to make sure that that information is carried on. And so those 12 spread it to 12 more, to spread it to 12 more. Eventually, some of that information probably has gotten to me. And if it hasn't, then I can't imagine how good of a healer I'll be when that information gets to me. Anyway, hope you all have a good night. If you have anyone in pain or disease, if you have any questions about pain or disease, you can always message me, always ask. I'd love to respond and not have the comments get taken down. We'll see. Maybe I can comment on my own channels and they won't get banned, but I'll try live streaming to Facebook, but they've never let me live stream. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm going to click on this wrap up and leave button and see what happens. Okay, close stream. Yep, sure, I want it in the stream. Yeah. All right, you guys, I'll be back on later to ramble some more. But I'll also go over some documentation I have. Who knows? I don't know what I'll do. I'm just practicing, testing. I'll get better.